And we are live with another CSGO game casting. Welcome to IsoWolf TV, guys. Caster is going to be myself, IsoWolf, and we have ZOID here naturally. So today we're getting into a game versus Alg Zenith and DDC Voxity. So DDC's been raking things up lately. I don't think they've lost a game with us casting yet. So I'm not sure what this will hold. We haven't seen ALG play before. ZOID, have you seen anything from ALG from your side? I definitely haven't. Hopefully they give DDC some competition and we can get some exciting gameplay going.
I haven't seen ALG play at all. I mean, I've seen the name around, but I've never really seen them actually play. So it'll be interesting to see them playing tonight against DDC.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so let's get into it. So the two teams, we have DDC Voxity, which is going to be NecroMonkii, Pyro, Ruben, Shadow. And instead of No Game No Life, who has a slight hand injury apparently, they're bringing in Madkillz to take over. So that'll be the lineup for DDC. And then the ALG lineup is going to be paNiiiccc, BeNji, controLL, Njoy, and Snake. So that's all the guys going to be playing today, trying to battle it out. And the first map, as you guys can see, is going to be Cobblestone.
Cobblestone followed by Nuke, and then if a third map is needed, we'll go to Overpass.
Yeah, so sorry, Cobble, Nuke, Overpass. That's actually pretty awesome. We don't really cast those games. We've done a Nuke map before. I don't think we've done Cobble. So this should get pretty interesting. Overpass, we love Overpass ourselves, so if it does go to that, I'm pretty down for some Overpass. And apparently we mispronounced Snekalelele. I don't know. These are names we were given. These are names we were given. Apologies for that. Also, just some rules, I guess. We will not be answering chat while we're casting, but during interims and after the game, we'll take it to questions from chat if you guys want to ask us some stuff. If you do see something that we made a mistake, we'll try and work it into the stream, but we won't specifically be answering questions while going live. We're currently in warm-up, so we can answer some questions, I guess. What's up, Mike? What's up, Ninja? How you doing? Brosef, how you doing, man? paNiiiccc here. Snakealele is here. And BeNji also dropping in. Sorry, there can't be any stream sniping. There's an automatic 2-minute delay on the game, so if there's some insane shots coming from anyone, nothing weird's happening from the stream. Cool, so just getting some word here that we're going into the game. Any words from you there, ZOID?
I was going to say, I don't think I can do Snekalele every time. I think I'm just going to call him Snake.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm pretty down with Snake. Snekalele sounds badass, but
it sounds sick,
down.
and I'll say that when I can. But if I'm going to have to say stuff fast, I'm going to say Snake, just as a general announcement, I guess.
Yeah, and Snekalele getting 3Ks. I don't know. You know, it gets a bit much. We'll stick with Snake. I'm down with that. Snekalele, I hope you're alright with that, dude. But yeah, looks like things are going to start jumping really soon. We got a bit of delay here, so we're just going to see the warm up. No game, no life being out because of a wrist injury is quite problematic for the team. I wonder if that's going to be a bit more serious than just a couple days off.
Yeah, I mean, we were speaking to Hilton the other night, and he seemed to say that he just needed a few days rest. So I'm sure he's going to come back with a vengeance in a few days. But for now, Madkillz filling in for him, and obviously a player we've never seen before, so it'll be interesting to see if he has the same sort of impact that Hilton does, or if someone else is going to step up in the team tonight. Yeah,
when he played with us, he was still hitting insane shots. Not the usual, but still hitting those insane shots. So I'm sure he'll sort it out. Maybe he's just following Guardian's footsteps and complaining wrist injury, where he just wants to chill for a little bit. We never know. We're not going to speculate.
Old Guardian, dude. I haven't watched that in a while. I haven't watched any Guardian, but we should be seeing some cool AWP shots tonight. Who's the normal AWP on DDC?
Shadow usually picks up the AWP, but so does NecroMonkii, and I think he'll possibly be trying it out as well. Maybe a double AWP setup in Cobblestone. We've seen that before, and it works pretty well. I see Necro's got the AWP now in warm-up, but I always pick up the AWP in warm-up, and I never use it in game. So that means nothing. That's a good thing. Dude, I got some sick AWP shots, don't you even, bro?
Yeah, no, you're good with the AWP, man. And I'm sure Shadow will show us that he is also good with the AWP. there. He's leading warm-up with 33 kills. So.
He just got here early and there was a lot of bots, okay?
Yeah.
But I want to see Ruben. Ruben always holds amazing positions on Mirage, and he shuts down any Mirage push. I wonder where he's going to be holding on Cobble, maybe like B or something? Do you want to take it away, Zoe? It looks like match has gone live.
Yeah, sure. So we're into the knife round now. Obviously knifing for sides here with ALG on the CT side for this knife round. And it seems like the first player goes down, NecroMonkii, but DDC now with 3 men alive, and they're up against Snake, the last man on ALG. So it looks like DDC is going to be able to get the choice of sides here.
Yeah, DDC taken away, Ruben getting the last kill there onto Snakalele.
Hey.
So yeah, we're going straight in. We're going to go CT side. That makes sense. CT is definitely favored on Cobblestone. You want to get as many rounds as you can on there, and then just pretty much steam train it as much as you can on T. So this is quite nice for DDC, and they usually do win their knife rounds. I don't know if they do secret knife round practices or it's all that billow work they put in, but they're pretty good with their knifing. They got it down, and it helps them. They get that position early on, and the map decide they want, and it's great.
Yeah, so I mean the big thing is the mindset, I guess. If you win the early rounds, then you've got that mindset and momentum carrying you into the next round. But fast play here from ALG, they've got the bomb up in drop, and it seems like they've slowed it down a little bit. I was expecting them to rush straight out drop there, but they didn't. They've come back a little bit now, and now they're going. Snake goes in, gets 1 kill onto Madkillz, so he's opened up the round there in the drop area, and Snake gets another one onto Necro. So that's an early 5-on-3.
Yeah, I really like that play. Snake just dropping into the window there, bit of escape play, luminosity style. And Snakalele with a 3k, he gets that third headshot, and Pyro finally coming back down to BeNji. And paNiiiccc, he's still here for the flank, but he's having a bit of a trouble here. And Shadow's missing all his shots. The knife comes out, he's feeling brave. Oh, no, Shadow! He gets the knife onto paNiiiccc. That should not have happened. Did he run out of bullets? What happened there?
I don't know, there was a bit of a Mexican standoff between the two of them. And then eventually Shadow does get the heal. Wow, Shadow getting so many here. He actually does have time to defuse this if he gets Snakalele. So we'll have to see what Shadow does here. He's sticking it, and he goes down to Snake, who's been playing the backside.
That was very good work done there by Shadow to try and bring that down to a 1v1. And unfortunately, he can't check all the sides. Bomb's ticking away. He has no kit. He had to go for that. And Snake getting 4 kills in the first round, and most of them headshots. This is a guy we're going to have to watch if he can start rifling like that as well. But then again, yeah, maybe it's just a Zeta Sharknado play. Pistols for life.
Yeah, definitely a really good round there from Snake. And it's funny, he has the only different picture from his team. It's always the carries, man, who have different pictures.
Yeah, you know, it's just standing out from the beginning. I feel you. I feel you.
So
you're not going to for me.
Yeah, exactly. A slow round here as they drop the bomb in the Dragon Law area, but BeNji getting 2 in the CTs. And the CTs have forced up this round. They've got extra pistols, so 5.7s and deagles. And Madkillz gets 1 there, and he... No, sorry, it was Pyro who got 1 there, and Madkillz got the Mag 10, but Shadow getting BeNji now in the mid area as they've taken the bomb towards the A site, and it's a 3-on-2 here in favor of the terrorists.
Yeah, his UMP is doing some great work, just farming that money. And Zenith is getting 1 over there. Pyro, he's in a battle. He's going to get it. Pyro gets him down, so that's control going down. UMP on the floor, and it's paNiiiccc. He's on 20 HP. He's going to look for the peak there, and he gets taken down. But Njoy is there for the refrag. That was actually some nice play. Just peek out the low level, the armor guy and a health guy, and just peek afterwards once you get the information, because they didn't know where he was. And UMP did some good work there, but positive from DDC side, there was only 1 guy left on the T's, so they did some nice economy damage there. And we're going to the 3rd round now, which is going to be a save from the CTs. Full save over here. What is that? We got some P2000s, looks like it, and that's it. Yeah, full save. We got some AKs here on the T side, and this should be a default round. This should go straight to the T's.
Yeah, so the first 3 rounds, normally if you win that pistol, you'll get the next 2, but I mean, obviously ALG feeling quite confident here, picking up 3 AKs when they should know that the CTs are saving. paNiiiccc with the Galil gets 1, but Ruben refrags paNiiiccc there and is going to be able to pick up the Galil for himself. And now it's a 4-on-4. Luckily, it was only the Galil there for the terrorists that went down to Ruben.
Galil on Ruben though, that Ruben's dangerous, and that was an instant headshot onto Njoy. That feels bad. Straight down to 19 HP. I think they're gonna chill out a little bit. That was some dangerous play there by Shadow. Shadow is an AWPer. He is insane with pistols, and this guy is ridiculous. And the T's, yeah, they're moving off. They're a bit worried. BeNji is getting into a bit of a problem there. Pyro takes him down. What is going on here with the pistols? Ruben doing some work with Galil. He gets two through the edge of the wall there, and controLL left with an AK versus 4, and they've picked up an AK and a Galil on the CTs. I thought this was definitely going to go T side, but CTs on those pistols, it's dangerous, and that happens all too often, even with these new pistol balances.
Yeah, and that's the really scary thing about getting AKs when you know you're going up against pistols, is that now the CTs, they have, what, 2 AKs and a Galil, which means they don't have to buy those weapons the following round. They've also got the bomb, so controLL is just going to have to wait and hold on to his AK, bide his time. But yeah, I mean, you could go into that round with less impactful weapons like MAC-10s and Galils, but you know, like, if you go in there with the Galils, then you don't lose as much when the counter-terrorists pick them up, because they're probably going to buy an M4 anyway, right?
Well, I guess it depends. I mean, if I had a Galil, I like them, so I probably wouldn't buy an M4 up, and I'll just save that cash for future. If you're holding a close angle with that Galil, you're still going to get a kill, so I guess it's up to preference in the players, and also the economy at that point. If they feel like they could just save this out and grind out, then great. And Njoy has bought an AWP. That's not sure why he's done that, but he has done it. So let's see what he can do there. We've got an AWP, an AK, 2 Deagles, and a MAC-10 on the T side. And on the CTs, yeah, so it looks like Ruben's kept that Galil. He wants to farm some money. He knows they're not going to have the best buy, but he's going to be a bit surprised at this. And oh, nice shot there by Madkillz. I don't know how he saw that. He must have just seen the clipping on the edge of that smoke. The smoke just failed. Well, not failed. Worked for him. That was great. And Necro is pushing here now with their UMP, just trying to find a kill, but there are some T's waiting for him by this door, so he should not overextend himself. And he can hear that reload, surely.
Yeah, so the entire Zenith team, or ALG team, shall I say, forced as much as they could here. So we've got an AK on controLL and an AWP on Njoy, but the rest of them with sort of subpar weapons, so they're going to have to get close and try and do this damage as early as possible in this round. But the time is now running out, and the counter-terrorists are going to find the best positions to hold now, and as we see Shadow is holding this B long area. He does get flashed, but he might be able to get a kill here.
Yeah, so it looks like Necro got one there, and Snake's just getting another one. And they're onto the platform here. controLL needs to get this. He does get it through the box onto Shadow. They need to, yeah, they pushed up, but the bomb is so far away. So did Necro get the bomb carrier? Must have, because we've got 3 T's on site. Bomb's not with them. CT's know where bomb is, I'm assuming. Yeah, it looks like Ruben definitely, he knows where bomb is. He spotted it out. And this is very awkward now. They have to save. They don't have time. 14 seconds. They got 3 AKs. Just save it up. And that was mistakes made. You got to keep the bomb with your players. You got to get it onto site and plant. You got to play the objective. But they lost the bomb, and this is not going to turn into a round they could have won. And they kind of needed this one. Now the scores are going to even out at 2-all. So yeah, 2 apiece. Looks like DDC and Zenith ALG have now just matched up the scores. I feel like they should have maybe gone the T side. They had the B plant situation, just lost the bomb. But that was unfortunate, and that's fine. That's how it goes. That's CSGO, and that's why we love it. And we're going straight into the 5th round. We got a full buy up here by the CTs, and just a semi-buy save coming from the T's, and Necro getting a nice shot there onto Njoy. As you see, we didn't know we'd be picking up the AWP, but it looks like Necro is playing AWP for the CTs at this time. And that was a nice shot by him. Just casually just picking out there and getting that AWP down, and that's the advantage. Giving a boost up over here, and now the T's are just going to be taking their time. They're going to suss out the situation, see if someone overextends themselves, and just try and get a kill, try and get that man advantage back down. paNiiiccc is only on a pistol anyway. That CZ does great work close range, but this is going to be a tough round for them, especially with one man going down. Looks like controLL, he's just sneaking up here.
Necro getting that early kill is a really big thing for the CTs here, because now they've got that positional advantage where they can play enough players to each side. They have those 3 players on the B side to hold it adequately. But the bomb is towards the A side here. Ruben might catch someone out with this boost, as And it looks like he will. Yeah, Ruben getting control there on long, but then goes down to the refrag from BeNji. And now paNiiiccc has managed to pick up his AK. So paNiiiccc, BeNji, and Snake all on AKs now as they push onto the A site. But the counter-terrorists rotating over. We have 3 counter-terrorists here holding the site.
Yeah, the T's are now starting to push on. Necro getting now shot. He extends himself there. Snake and paNiiiccc taking one. So that's 2 versus 2 now. The bomb is moving away to A. And they need to get the plant down. There is one on balcony's side, but Snake takes him down. And that goes down Pyro. Shadows over here. He doesn't know that he can actually get this shot. Is he going to peek it? No, he doesn't. And he just whips his shot. His peak time there, I would say. And he finally gets him down. paNiiiccc and the farm. And Shadow gets another one onto Snake. And that was a little bit of overextending himself there. I'm not sure why Snake took the peek. He obviously felt confident. He's been hitting shots, so why not? But it does not work out for him, unfortunately. He should have played time. That's another round there towards DDC, and it's 3-2. What in your opinion should have happened there, ZOID? Would you have taken that shot?
I think, yeah, so he thought he had enough time to get him before he readjusted his aim, but unfortunately he managed to get the one player through the wood there, which shouldn't really have happened. If maybe that player could have gone and played APC and it would have been a bit safer there, but he thought he could get back. And then of course Snake thinking he can get that shot before Shadow readjusts. But yeah, well played by him. Shadow on 6 kills now.
Yeah, and I like to see Ruben over here by himself on A-Long. In the beginning of the game, we saw 2 CTs playing up here. I think that might be their pistol strats. 2 CTs up pushed out A-Long, and it worked for them. They got some kills, they got some refrags. But it looks like Ruben now is holding that position, and we said we want to know what position he holds, so they're giving him that position. But the T's are now pushing with the bomb onto B long. They got some strats coming here, looks like a smoke, but there is an AWP on their box. And they need to try and get him up before they can go anywhere. And surely there's a kill coming. Necro finally finds one out of the 3 that are on there. This could be another one. No, Molly misses him lucky enough, and paNiiiccc lives to stay alive a little bit longer. But Pyro doing some work here into the drop down. Drop down's so dangerous. I really personally hate myself watching drop down. And Ruben, he moved back to side and get one down on control, and this is looking dangerous. paNiiiccc all by himself on 16.
paNiiiccc on 16 HP there, and they did save this round, so not much could have been expected. But yeah, DDC doing good work there. They've only lost 1 player in the form of Madkillz, so and paNiiiccc doesn't have that weapon, so generally a successful round for them. paNiiiccc is going to move towards the A site. He only has a Glock, but he has the bomb here. And there's someone waiting for him. Ruben takes him down through the stables.
Yeah, nice hold there from Pyro in drop down area. That drop down's very different to hold, especially when T's are just rushing through there and you have a flash situations going out. So that was very nice to see from him. I actually want to watch a little bit more of Pyro holding that drop angle. Looking at economy over here, ZOID, do you want to take it away?
So there's an AWP here on Njoy, and the ALG side has bought up fully. We've got 4 AKs, and also an AWP on Necro on the CT side. And as I say that, Necro takes paNiiiccc. Luckily, it wasn't the AWP of the terrorists, as Njoy still has that AWP here. And this round, it's, you know, if the terrorists lose this, they're going to have max loss bonus. So it's not the worst thing ever if they lose this. But if they do win this, they want to keep winning, because they're going to get reset if they win this and then lose the next one.
Yeah, that's for sure. And Njoy, he was so close there. We can only see that on X-ray, but he was so close there getting that shot through the smoke. But he's overextending himself. He's peeking here in Shadow. He's pushed all the way up, and he didn't even know. Shadow getting the AWP down. Sneaky Fox Shadow plays. That was great game sense by him.
Shadow all the way up close there. Of course, Njoy wasn't expecting that at all, and he does get taken down and punished for it. And now there are only 3 terrorists left. They all have AKs, and it seems to be making their way to the A site. BeNji gets 1, but Necro takes him out quickly. And now 2 players left. Control only on 15 HP goes down to Pyro, and Pyro stepping out of that door takes down Snake as well. Snake getting a post-mortem kill on Madkillz with the fire.
Where did that fire even go? I missed that. How did that even work? I mean, he's got to feel good about that, surely.
Yeah, it's awesome getting those kills after you die. Either a molly kill or a Kobe, you know, and getting that after you die, it's the best feeling in the world. But going into this round, Alg Zenith, they don't have much money. As I said, they do get the max loss bonus now, but they decided to save. Ruben does a good spray there, gets control, but BeNji takes him back. And now it's paNiiicc's picked up that AK. they could do something with this, but Necro takes down Panic. BeNji onto Necro. Now it's a 3-on-3, and oh, good shot there from Njoy with a P250.
Yeah, nice shot there with Shadow as well. Nice headshot there. BeNji, yeah, he needs to hold this door. He needs to stop them, but someone's pushed down. He knows he's over here. He's going to get it. He does. BeNji doing some great work there. Nice Pyro versus 2. BeNji is down to 17, and he gets some shots in, but does... yeah, he does quite a lot of damage. 39 here onto Pyro, and now 1v1 Snake. Has he learned his lesson? He's not going to peek. Can you see the top of his head there? He can't. The Snake just needs to play. Oh, he spotted out. Play the objective. Play the objective.
Oh, ballsy play there, dropping the AWP. He knows Pyro's low, so he's obviously dropped the AWP. He knows it's not going to matter which weapon he hits him with. And this is quite a good play from him. I mean, we can see that Pyro's on site, but Snake doesn't really know just yet. He's picked up an AK now, and he might be able to clutch this out in a round that really shouldn't have happened. Pyro hasn't tapped yet. Oh, there he did, and Snake takes him out. That round definitely shouldn't have happened. The ALG team had almost nothing, just P250s and Deagles.
But Snake, that's the second time now that he's outfoxed these DDC players, just hiding in positions where they don't know. And I think they kind of outfoxed each other there at the same time, because they saw each other in the peripheral a couple of times they didn't notice. But Snake comes out on top, and they needed that round. They needed as many rounds as they could get here. And yeah, putting another round on the board, and they couldn't ask much more from that save.
So this is the scary round, you know, because if ALG lose this one, luckily they've got a little bit of a bank on Njoy with 4K and on Snake with 3K, but if they lose this, they're back to $1,400 per loss of round. And that makes it very hard to buy up if you can't get your economy rolling here. And this is only their third round. Necro starting this round off strong, takes down BeNji, and now it's a 4-on-5 in favor of the counter-terrorists.
Yeah, and Ruben getting a nice one there onto long, so he's been holding long. Panic, they haven't really pushed long much with Ruben there, but he finally got in there. Necro's rotating himself towards B. Looks like the calls come in. And no, Bomb's rotating out now. Bomb's moving his way back to A. And this is probably the best spot, because it looks like CTs have all stacked themselves onto B site. They're feeling a B push, but the Bomb, in fact, is just waiting for a pick. Njoy here with the AWP holding long. He's just seeing Ruben overextend himself, but Ruben will not. He's pushed himself back to A site. He's a good player. He knows the game. He gets a kill, move back, and just get ready for the next execute. Don't stay in the same place more than once. And looks like we've got a stack here onto B, and CT is starting to rotate back. That's a clever play. It took too quiet. Let's get back onto A side and just spread our players. It is 5 versus 3. They can afford to extend themselves all over the place and just make sure they cover all the areas. But T's, they're moving in. Bomb's making its way towards A. And they're taking this very slow. This is a bit of a Navi style last minute push coming in here, and controL needs to get this opening, but they've smoked it off. They kind of suspect what's going on here, and controL, he needs to get this shot, and he does not. Ruben takes him down through the smoke there, and Necro getting one onto Njoy. Necro's just holding that angle, and there's not much can go on here. Snake just needs to try to save this or get a kill, and Snake doesn't. Ruben just jumps through and finds him straight away. Insane hold over there by DDC players.
So this is what I was talking about. ALG losing that round there means all of them get 1,400, and they don't have very much to buy this round. They're just going to get P250s and a CZ on Njoy. So I mean, yeah, if you can't get the ball rolling economy-wise, it's going to be quite hard to win this half, of course, with DDC being on 6 rounds there to 3, and someone getting a good nade there onto Njoy and controL. Pyro takes down Njoy, Madkillz takes down controL, and this is a massacre here and drop. There's only Snake left, and he's on the A side, but it seems like that was the plan. Snake running to the A side, he is going to get this plant.
Yeah, that was actually a very nice play. Push everyone out onto B, full pistol rush. You don't expect them to split up. He jumps through the window, comes all the way to A, behind them, and gets the plant, so they get the money, and that's what they needed. That's the objective. And if he can get a kill, which he doesn't, would have been great for the team. But this Snake, I'm enjoying his gameplay. He's just getting around all these players, and no one's expecting him running all over the place.
Yeah, Snake playing really well there to get that bomb plant, get the extra money for his team, so they can buy going into this round. The DDC, of course, winning that round puts them up to 7. So, I mean, I would expect maybe 9-6, 8-7, around about there. Normally a little bit more towards the counter-terrorists, so I guess more 9-6 or 10-5. I don't know what you think about sort of the map score lines, but DDC getting quite close there to their desired quota this half.
Yeah, I always feel that playing T-side and Cobble is probably my strongest. I prefer to run a gun on CTs, jump through, drop, get those kills as a T train, and just get onto side and plant. So, in my perspective, I would like to see a hell of a lot more rounds coming here from the Ts. But this is CSGO. If you have a strong CT and you're good at holding those angles, then you can definitely do that. Especially like Necro keeps showing us with this AWP. He can hold B long by himself. You can hold A long with Ruben over there. So Ts are going to have a tough time trying to get onto site. And this is what happened. They're getting shut down every time. We're 3-2 now. Necro's on his third kill with the AWP down long. No one can come through long. BeNji's here now. He finally gets one onto Necro with a great headshot. But it's just really difficult to get onto these sites if you have a great CT side. Doesn't matter what T side you are. So, yeah, 9-6 all day long. I guess you've got to be happy with that in this situation. You're playing against a CT side that's this strong.
Especially if you have that AWP up there on the long area. You've got so much control if the terrorists aren't flashing well and aren't smoking you off. So Necro getting 3 kills there. I mean, really good play from him. And now BeNji, the last man alive, with the bomb. And he was obviously seen in this position by Necro, but perhaps Ruben and Pyro thinking he's moved off while he is just staying there for now. He eventually throws a smoke down, and now he's going to push onto the site here. He's going to have to find Pyro, who's sitting in the smoke, and Ruben actually takes him down from the door area. So that's another round to DDC. They're up to 8.
Yeah, I'm assuming the T over there just thought that, like, okay, maybe it'll be 1v1, one sitting on A, one sitting on B, but DDC, they did not move. They stuck on B and they'd rather take the retake onto A together. It was smart play. This is smart Counter-Strike, and it's winning them rounds. 8-3. This T's, can they make another pistol buy into a win? I mean, we'd like to see that. We need to see that. But Necro, he misses a shot. He whiffs that shot up mid. That should have been an easy shot for him. Unfortunately, he misses that one, which is alright. He's been hitting shots all day. You can miss one every now and then. And T's are now on too long. Are they coming? They're coming up over there. They don't even expect their corner, but Njoy with the Glock getting one into Ruben, just showing how, I don't know, man. I can't say how powerful the Glock is because it's really not a powerful gun. Njoy just hitting some insane triple headshots over there. And we've got 2 on balcony here. Madkillz just making sure anything that Necro misses he'll get. And he's starting to rotate through vents.
Njoy has this AK, and if he can get something done with this round, might go in favor of ALG here. He's going to peek the door with a flash. There are so many counter terrorists there. Necro behind the door, Shadow in the vents area, Madkillz up on the balcony. So they're everywhere. Pyro eventually takes down Njoy, who had that AK, and now, I mean, the rest of the team, controLL and Snake, both don't have the weaponry to do this. Snake again in this position. We've seen him here before, but he's spotted out. He takes down Shadow, so this is looking a little bit more difficult. He might find this kill, but he doesn't. Pyro picking up his second kill of the round, manages to take down Snake, and a defuse from Pyro puts that up to 9-3 from DDC. So they've gotten basically everything they want from this half. Of course, they're going to want more, as many rounds as possible, but this is the best they could have hoped for, I think.
Yeah, don't need much more than this. This is pretty comfortable buffer. Anything right now is just icing on the cake for them. And I want to see more from these guys. Snake is playing out of his mind. We need the others to step up. Maybe they just need a bit of time to warm up in this first map. But I want to see more from them. And hopefully their CT side is crazy, because they're gonna need it. They need at least another 2 rounds just to give themselves some sort of hope. 6 rounds would be great. But I'm a bit worried. This AWP play by Necro, he's mid, he's B long, he's reading these players so well. And Ruben here, he's got some jobs, so he gets one. He's gonna get the second one, and that's 2 T's down, and this is tough. This is brutal. I don't know what they can do, ZOID. It's just not working for them. Maybe Cobble's just not their map.
A double AWP setup from the terrorists this round, and unfortunately for the terrorists, Ruben taking down 2 there in the danger area. But 2 AWPs on Njoy and BeNji, they could get some work done here, even with a man down. And the DDC side now has 3 players on the A side as the bomb is going there, and Snake now has an AWP. So Snake and Njoy and Shadow takes down BeNji. So it's just the 2 AWPers left on the terrorist side to see what they can do here, and Pyro gets Snake, and now it's just Njoy. He has the AWP, and he has to find four players if he wants to win this round. And I mean, as good as he is, I think this might be a tall order.
Yeah, Njoy here with the AWP. He's got no time, 25 seconds on the clock. Is he going to get that one? He gets a nice shot into Pyro there. That was a quick shot. He's going to get taken down by Madkillz. And finally, Madkillz just, yeah, I mean, he should be happy with that. He hasn't got many kills on the board, so he can get all the kills he can get. Up to 5 there on Madkillz. Pyro with 16 kills. Ruben 14, Necro 14 as well. 14 with the AWP. He's doing some great work. He's been moving around all over the map. And Snake on 12, and unfortunately the rest of the team just haven't warmed up yet. The next map is Nuke. You said there's ZOID, so maybe that was their map choice?
Yeah, I mean, Cobble is not a map we see very often, so potentially DDC is just wanting to practice on this map and see, maybe they did indeed choose this one and they've done some strats on here before, but Alg, again, on the pistols this round, this is when it gets very scary for a terrorist side, you know, because if they go into the next half with only 3 or 4 rounds, they lose that pistol, that's almost game over right there. So they have a lot to do. Yeah,
I totally agree with you. And Ruben just taking another one down. controLL, he gets the retake though, so that's nice. He can go pick up that gun. Yeah, this is looking dangerous. Another save. They need all the rounds they can get. And Snake, he gets one into Necro. Necro is feeling confident overextends. Why not? You got 10 rounds on the board. Take these chances. BeNji, can you get it? You can't. Pyro holding that drop down great all day long. And we got 3 on 3 here though, so it's not looking too bad. controLL's got a gun. Snake's got the AWP. He just said previously he can't AWP, so this should be exciting. But you know,
it.
Oh, does he passes it off to Njoy? I saw what would have kept that. Anyway, moving on. It looks like the T's here have moved on to B. He gets a shot there. Snake gets one. He gets a nice dink shot into Shadow. 4 HP, but Shadow, he takes him down. He can't keep Shadow alive because he gets headshots all day long. Madkillz as well, and Snake 1v1. He's got the bomb in his hands. Got 22 seconds on the clock. He's got to find some Madkillz. Madkillz is bottom fragging for the team so long, and he takes him down. And they needed that round. I don't know how he got that, but Snake clutching the. That's his 3rd clutch. 3 rounds that their team have won has been due to him. He got 4k in the first round. He ended up getting a 3k 2 rounds after, I think. And this one he got, I think, a 3k as well, plus to clutch it. So yep, 3 rounds dedicated to Snake. Just throw all your skins at him. Not P250 Sand Dunes. He wants all the good skins for this.
Snake there says he can't AWP the round before, and then shows us that a good shot from him there. And this is a good last round for the terrorists. They have got everything they need to convert this round into a win, and then it'll put them up to 10-5, which, you know, isn't the worst. It's 1 or 2 rounds off what they wanted, but they can definitely come back from 10-5 and even 10-4 to an extent if they don't get this one. But of course, the terrorists really hoping to get this one with all their weapons.
Yeah, definitely. As I said earlier, 10-5, they have a chance. Anything below that is going to be scary, and their CT side could be insane. I mean, we can see these guys can hit their shots. Maybe they're just not being able to funnel through the small gaps of Cobblestone. So this game's definitely not over yet. They need to get this one. They got the utility. They got the artillery. They can definitely do this. Necro holding a dirty little angle over there. I wonder if that'll work up to anything. Definitely no one's pushing there, but you never know. You never know. And just, yeah, just going back there. No Game No Life is not playing for DDC today. We have Madkillz over here stepping in as a sub. He just had, you know, he just overextended his wrist a little bit, I'm guessing, in the real life. So he's just taking a bit of a break for those guys. I'm wondering, why giggling, ZOID? Why giggling?
He said he overextended his wrist. Might sound like a player overextended in the cabin. I thought that was a good one.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, you want to take us away there? Ruben getting one onto BeNji, and take away for us, ZOID. Last round of the half.
The terrorists now moving on to the A side. Snake going down towards the B side. So counter-terrorists might not know what's happening here. controLL takes down Ruben, and now they have almost no time to get the bomb down, but they do get it down in the end, and now it's a 3-on-3. The terrorists with 2 AKs and an AWP versus full rifles on the CTs. controLL takes down one, Madkillz gets one, now it's a 2-on-2. And we're pretty much looking at a mirror side on both sides. Madkillz on 16, controLL on 19, and the other 2 players on full HP. Wow, Madkillz takes down Njoy. Now it's all on controLL to win this last round, and he can't do it. Shadow takes him down.
Yeah, so that's going to be 11-4 to end the half there, and we're going to go into a 2-minute break after this, and let's just get some chat questions in here, and just discuss what happened over there, ZOID.
So I think the thing that happened on, at least for the CTs, for a lot of those rounds, is they were getting those early kills, like really early in the round, like first 10, 15 seconds. And that really changes the dynamic of play, because then you have enough counter-terrorists on every site. They don't have to stretch themselves thin at all. You know, they can put the 3 players on B and stop any sort of push. And I think it makes it so hard for the terrorists if they lose that early man, and I think it happened one too many times in that half.
Yeah, maybe I guess so. Those early kills are just so crucial to winning rounds on the CT side, and maybe were the T's just looking for an opening and it just wasn't working for them, or were they just, I don't know, were they just not reading the CTs properly? Why were they losing so many kills so early on? Surely when you start losing kills like that, you try to stick together, get a buddy system going, because all those kills that we saw, it lacked a buddy system. They would go in, one guy would go down somewhere on the map, and then the whole team would fall apart. Are they just missing that buddy system? Are they just not predicting where the players are, and not those pre-fire CSGO shots?
So the other thing is that for so many of those rounds, they had pistols. They obviously won the first 2 rounds, then lost 5, then won 1, then lost 5, then won 1. So they had to go through the saving pattern every time. They had to go through these 3 rounds where they didn't have anything. So it makes it very hard. Well, even if they're playing the buddy system, then they just don't have the range to get shots onto the AWPers. And also, that combined with the fact that the counter-terrorists were taking good risks. We saw Necro pushing every once in a while on A long and catching someone out, and then going back to the B side and holding there. And yeah, just intelligent play there from them, and the terrorists not really having the firepower to deal with that.
Yeah, and I guess, okay, well, at the end of the day, we can talk about T's did wrong, but CTs, I think they did everything right. They were moving around. Necro with that AWP, he was A long, he was A mid. He went down to B long as well, and he was holding B doors. I mean, he did a great job with that AWP. He found a lot of kills. He was moving around. He wasn't in the same place constant. Ruben did a great job holding long. Pyro was insanely holding drop down by himself, and Shadow did some sneaky plays himself and got some clutch rounds. So congratulations, DDC, for doing a great job in your CT. That's for sure. We're not trying to, you know, just focus on the T's that much, but that was a pretty solid CT side.
Yeah, really solid, getting those 11 rounds. So ALG, they're going to have to do quite a bit going into this half. I mean, they are on CT, so it is the favored side. And I find Cobble, it can definitely be quite a snowball type of map. You know, like if you get, as we saw from DDC, they were getting 5 rounds at a time. You know, they were getting a big chunk of the half. So if we see that from ALG, maybe DDC just can't break through that wall. But with the way they're hitting their shots, I think, yeah, ALG is going to have to work hard here as a counter-terrorist side.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they got a chance. They can definitely bring this back. They can have an insane CT side, and they can take this whole thing. So I'm confident to see that. I'm excited. And let's just wait till the game restarts, and we can take it from there. Just going to chat now. We see Hilton is in chat explaining his wrist industry to everyone on YouTube. So if you want to chat to him and see what's going on there, I think he just didn't want to bother. I think he was being lazy myself, but we'll move on. Relic, welcome to the chat, man. Mama made it on stream. Yeah, welcome, Relic. Brosev, how you doing, man? Mike, you still here? Jocks, great casting. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, so guess any questions from chat? Nuke is indeed the next map after this. It's going to be Nuke. If it's one apiece, then we'll be going to Overpass. So that's basically where we stand with that one. But right now we're sitting on Cobble. It is 11 to DDC and 4 to ALG at the moment. Match is unpaused. We're about to jump straight back into this. Can't answer questions. Do you want to take away there for us?
Sure. So going into this round, we have a smoke on BeNji on the CT side, which is interesting, but the terrorist side, who will dictate the pace of this round, they only have armor, so that doesn't seem like a smoke or any sort of set play coming out here, but Shadow pushing fast into the drop area, and he almost catches one, but doesn't there, and Ruben getting the first kill onto BeNji, and now they're going towards the A site, which is quite a cool play there. Snake gets Ruben through the doors, it seems. Now it's a 4-on-4. Njoy is really low, he's on 10 HP. So he's going to have to play this round quite smart. Necro pushing here, doesn't see Njoy. Njoy takes down Necro, but Madkillz and Pyro getting the other two. Now it's a 3-on-2 in favor of DDC on the terrorist side this half. And they are going to get the bomb down there. Pyro putting it down on site. And Madkillz is fighting here in the vents area, takes down paNiiiccc and controls the last CT player alive, seeing if he can tap some heads here with the USP. And he goes down from behind there by Shadow. So first round to DDC. And of course, as I've said time and time again, this is very scary for the ALG side because they don't have the rounds to play with. They don't have that buffer.
Yeah, they needed that pistol, and that was a very complex round by DDC. They did like a semi-ALG fake. They went down drop with two guys. They jumped out window, which basically ALG did, but they still had three guys waiting up, going A long, and they did a two-prong attack, and it worked out great for them. That was a complex pistol round. You don't often see that. So great job there to DDC. But Ruben getting one here with the Mac 10. Njoy gets another headshot. And suddenly we're on a 4 vs 2. Njoy and BeNji left with these pistol CZs in hands, and we've got a couple of flash there from Njoy, so he needs to put these to work. But bombs down, 3 players with a UMP Bison and the AK versus 2 CZs. This is going to be dangerous, and this is surely going to go to the T's favor. CZ at long range, I don't know if it works, but the Bison Shadow taking Njoy down with a great headshot. There, Bison 64 bullets. He can shoot these guys down all day long, but he doesn't need them. He's getting the headshots. And a quick fast round by DDC, change things up from the previous round. Don't do anything clever, just run out, brawl straight on, fist fight on B side. Get the bomb down, get the plant, get the rounds. 34. This is looking dangerous, ZOID.
So this is a mirror of what happened for the ALG side in the first half here. And I mean, it's looking frighteningly similar. 3 AKs on the terrorists as ALG had. So if they can do what DDC did and win this round, then it'll be great, but they all have USPs here, so it doesn't look too good for them. Shadow taking down Snake, Shadow getting paNiiiccc, and Ruben chiming in onto control. And now Njoy and BeNji just with USPs versus fairly well-equipped terrorists. Probably not going to get this round. Going to 14-4 there. Njoy takes down one. He does get Shadow, so good work from him, but he's not really going to be able to get that without coming into the crosshair of some terrorists, and Ruben takes him down. Ruben going down to 22 HP, but he does manage to close it out, taking down, who was that, Njoy there. And yeah, this round 14-4.
Is this the point we've got to when we have to hyper play getting 1 kill in the round? Is this where this game has come, ZOID?
Well, he did only have a USP.
He did. Yeah. But in order for that round to be a mirror image, they should have won that one. And then the economy would have been screwed up, and they could have had the advantage to bring this back, but they lost it. 14-4, one more round, and then we're going to be looking at match point. So they need everything to get right now. They can't afford to make any mistakes from this point on.
They're going onto the B side now. controLL was doing a good job there to dance around, but eventually goes down to Madkillz, and wow, kills everywhere. Everyone on the terrorist side except Necro has got a kill so far. Maybe Necro can make this a team ace if he manages to get the last player, but BeNji is hiding in drop now, far away from Necro, but very close to 3 other terrorists. So he gets one, but Shadow taking down BeNji, and 15-4. It is, what, game point now?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just want to know how we were poor players, because Ruben got a shot there through the smoke and I wasn't happy about it. Like, how does this work? No, checking. Yeah, this pick was definitely DDC's pick of Cobblestone. ALG do prefer Nuke, so I have been told from chat, so maybe things will change up. Maybe they're just not confident on this map. I mean, it's not like they're not hitting shots. I mean, they're doing the right thing when they're hitting shots. They're just not, I don't think they're just getting the angles right. They don't know the angles as well. I think that's what's holding them back. So maybe on Nuke we'll see a little bit difference from the ALG team. I hope we do, because this is not going well. This is surely going to go in the favor of DDC. And Pyro getting a dirty shot there onto Snake after Snake gets his cheeky swag 7. Shadow's not going to feel happy about that, but the win is imminent. And controLL on 20. Did Pyro get an insane shot there?
Through the door. Yeah, I mean, it looked insane from my point of view, but there we are. Necro takes down controLL, and that's GG to DDC. 16-4 in the first map on Cobblestone, and in 5 minutes, I think, we'll be going on to Nuke. So yeah, I don't know if you want to open it up to the chat again.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Not really much to discuss from that half. That was pretty brutal. I won't lie. That was a bit savage. I mean, they didn't get the pistols, which was unfortunate because they needed that to get anywhere in that map. Really, they lost the first 3 rounds, and there wasn't much they could do. I think confidence was most likely broken, but we've got Nuke coming up. Let that map slide. It doesn't matter. It's gone. 1 point. You still have 2 maps to play. Get the next one. Go to the 3rd map. You can still win this. I don't like Cobblestone. It either works or it doesn't. I mean, ourselves, like our team ZOID, we don't like Cobblestone. It is a tough map. So I'm not counting them out yet.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely play better on other maps, so we can definitely see a lot out of ALG here on the Nuke map. It is very exciting to be watching on Nuke again. I think the 2nd Nuke map that we've casted, and it's a great map for interesting plays. I wouldn't say it's a great map in terms of sound design, but it's a great map to watch in terms of interesting plays. So it'll be cool to watch that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's take it away to chat. We got some new guys in here. Rusty Dusty, he's come back. Snake Alele, he's just come to just see if we're bantering him or not. But Snake, you did an insane job, man. You did an insane job. Kaitsa, well played DDC. ISO, when are we gonna see Volk playing? Never? No, I'm joking. So Volk is in a situation right now where one of our players is in Australia on holiday for a month. When he gets back, we'll look for some teams and maybe show you guys how bad of CSGO we are. At CSGO we are, should I say. Any other questions?
We should cast our own games while we play them.
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, I really can't get kills because of lack of concentration. So I think adding casting while playing would probably help me and the team quite a lot. Yeah, we should do that. We should do that.
It'll help me reduce my salt levels if I need to behave for stream, you know.
But salt levels make me stronger. Salt levels make me stronger. Yo, Cosmo, what's up, boys? Unlucky LG, my boys. Yeah, AG struggled a little bit there on Cobble, but it's not over yet. We're going to Nuke. Cobble's a tough map. So let's just wait and see what these guys have for us. As I said, their aim was there. They were hitting headshots. It was looking good. I just feel maybe they just weren't placing them in the right area, and that could just be from not playing that map enough. I'm gonna go with that.
Also the fact that they didn't manage to get their economy rolling on the terrorist side. So if they get that rolling, we might see. Obviously, they'll be better equipped, which means they'll be able to get those shots a lot easier. So yeah, I mean, when a map goes 16-4, it kind of, I mean, there's something sort of fundamentally wrong, which can easily be changed in a map where you. Like in a new map, you know, it doesn't even need to be a big change. It can just be the fact, like, okay, you place, and it means you don't mess up your economy, so you can play better. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Anything else from chat that you guys want to talk about? Let's just jump into a warm up and we can answer these questions. You guys can just watch some gameplay here. Anything from chat you guys want to talk about? Code Zone, ISO will always blame chat, feels bad. True. Probably also help not looking at chat while playing those serious games. That don't say that because my team already rips me right.
Right. Yeah, no, ISO must just not stream, dude.
I should just stop. Okay, guys, sorry, I have to stop streaming. ZOID says I have to stop streaming so we can win games again. Yeah. My bad.
The stream is sick. I enjoy it. And
I'm just bad.
To, like, play on the stream.
Did ALG pick Nuke? I think they did. Let me get that answer all cleared up.
It'll be awkward if they didn't.
Well, if I get the answer that they didn't, I'm just gonna tell stream they did, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah. I just got word, guys. ALG did indeed pick Nuke.
Woohoo!
I have not been. I mean, I got it confirmed. Snake, you went and ruined it. You picked Cobble? Damn it, man! You ruined our whole story, Snake.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. It's also these games. They are friendly, so people are just trying out what they can on different maps. You know, and I mean, I would definitely, if we were playing a friendly, I would choose a map that we're bad at, so we could try and like work some stuff out. You know,
That was a smooth, positive point you brought there, Luke. I like that. I like that, ZOID. Just
like
contingency. Yeah, no, it was good. I like it. It fit the storyline. It's not because they picked the map that's promised. That was just friendly. That they were just testing out the bad maps. I got you. My opinion on Nuke. I love Nuke. You get out on a CT side. You can go up to the railings. You can get onto A. That new addition on the new map. I think that's amazing because before you couldn't do that. You couldn't go onto those rails. You couldn't sneak behind Heaven, and just that addition creates an amazing gameplay for this game. The other thing about Nuke, which I hate, is the sounds, because the sounds confuse you a lot. You could be on A side, or you could be sitting on B and stuff could happen on A, and you don't know where it is because it sounds like it's all around you. So Nuke for me is like, I love it and I hate it. The sounds I hate, yeah, the sounds I hate, but the actual like mechanics of the map is incredible. There's so much scope to do stuff. You can run through A as a T side, jump down fence, get the plant early, bomb done. You can do outside and do ramp, and you can split up, and you can do that. So there's just so much you can do on this game that it's I don't know, on this map it's really cool.
Yeah, outside also very integral on this map, and you have to have. Well, I say you have to. I mean, if you want to make it easier for yourselves, you need a good AWP outside to mitigate that sort of damage that they can do, because you can do good smokes here into outside and cut off the different CTs and then like push down into secret or whatever. So you need someone outside who's comfortable with the map to get that to sort of shut down the terrorists. Otherwise, they're going to be able to do some funky plays there, as the map has become sort of, I think, at least in my opinion, has become a little bit more terrorist-sided than it was. It was very CT-sided at one point.
Yeah, definitely, and I just want to see where everyone's gonna sit and play.
Were you watching that as well? Is that what made you like pause?
I wish it was. Can we say it was?
Oh, okay. Well, Ruben fell off the silo, which is why I was laughing, and that happened at exactly the same time you paused.
I wish that happened. Like that should happen in game, so we can hype it a bit more. Like, you know, some of 1G mollies, maybe Ruben just falls off and commits suicide. I don't know.
It would make it quite interesting.
The summit of South Africa, dude. Just not mollies, just falling to your own death or something.
I'm just waiting until a pro player does that, and then, I mean, he'll be like the new summit, you know, we'll say, well, I guess the thing is, like, people falling off buildings doesn't happen too often, so we won't be able to spam it as much as they spam 1G in chat.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean, these guys are professional to me, ZOID. These guys are professional to me.
Yeah.
Did you just bring down my boys?
No, I was saying sort of people on the main stage. You know, these guys definitely deserve it. They're just not there yet. You know, they have.
Yeah, no, I get you. Well, next year, DDC are going to be doing first gaming leagues and all the other leagues. So it'll be exciting to see. And this year is all about practice, forming a new team. This is a new team, joining the organization and all that. So, and just watching them play these teams, it's going to be an exciting year for these guys. That obviously is if you know, No Game No Life can fix his wrist injury, because he's a sick player. But next year is going to be exciting. And Thursday at 8 o'clock, it's going to be DDC versus Divine. DDC haven't lost the game that we've casted. Divine haven't lost the game that we've casted. So that's going to be exciting. 8 o'clock Thursday night, Divine versus DDC. Right now, going straight into the knife round. NecroMonkii, he's busy leading the charge over here with this knife. Will this go to DDC's side again? Or will ALG take it and get that CT side? Snake getting one. He's playing great. Guess one to Ruben there. Ruben gave that away for free, it seems. I don't know. He ran out there by himself. No backup. Team was just like, look at this guy running in. First he jumps off the building and kills himself. Now he's just giving away knives. And we currently got a 3-on-3 situation. 2-on-3. So looks like ALG could take this one. Shadow, he's got a lot of work to do. But ALG take it, and they're going to stay on CT side. Getting the preferred side on Nuke, and that's what they wanted if they have any chance of getting back into this game.
Yeah, they windmill slammed that CT. It came out right away, so they are happy to get the CT on Nuke, and it does give you a sort of mindset boost if you win the CT side and you get a whole lot of rounds. You're like, okay, cool, whatever. Terrorist is going to be easy. Whereas if you lose the first half, you're like, oh, you're fighting back. You're like just climbing every step to try and win that game. So yeah, it's good for ALG to start on the CT side. Again, we have full armor from the terrorists, so no sneaky smoke plays just yet.
Yeah, nothing yet. It looks like DDC just pulling out straight out of the shack there, and they're getting one down onto Snake. Snake luckily got one, so it's looking alright. Bomb's going down. Panic and BeNji, they got to do some work here. Verse 3. Panic, he needs to find his headshot. Bomb hasn't gone down yet, so that's a plus. And Shadow, he's coming for the work. He's watching no one backstabs. Bomb starting to go down. Shadow gets a nice shot there onto BeNji, and now it's all up to Panic. Can he find 3 headshots? He can't. Shadow with that Glock doing some damage. Necro, he went for the backstab. He didn't even have time to get there from Shadow, but he was ready. He was waiting for it, and he definitely would have taken it down.
3 kills from Shadow that round, so really good play from him with the Glock. And going into this next round, seems like the counter-terrorists are forcing up pistols and armor, and the terrorist, Necro, feeling confident, has picked up that AK, and Galil on Ruben, and then Bison on Shadow again. We saw that the other round, and then Pyro on the UMP. Madkillz taking some early damage outside.
Yeah, perfect grenade placement over there. We're doing a nice 1-for-1 trade. And I want to see a Deagle headshot here from that garage angle. Is he going to peek? Come on, give us a Deagle headshot, surely. Necro's just holding the angle. He knows someone usually plays out there. And let's get X-Ray up here so we can see the plays. But Madkillz getting a nice shot in Njoy. Madkillz starting strong this time around. He's a bit quiet last game. Panic, he needs to get this. He can't get it. Shadow with that Bison, man. He always buys that Bison. He's always getting headshots. And Snake, he's doing great work. His team, unfortunately, just not backing him up today. They're just not here to play. And he is though. He's getting some kills. He's holding things together, and he needs to get another one. Madkillz though, just rushing around the Galil. They have the information. They know where he is. Easy kills all day long. Bomb goes down, and BeNji, the last one alive.
Madkillz with a bit of damage control there, as Necro did go down with the AK and A main. If Snake had gotten that, we could have seen an interesting play there. But BeNji takes down Shadow. He only has a P250, and he managed to get that kill. So keeping the terrorists sort of low on players and low on money, if that's possible this round. But Pyro has picked up that AK. Of Necros, I think.
Yeah, but just looking at BeNji over here, he gets that kill and he automatically falls back. He's so worried about the buddy system that DDC players have, and that's what we see so often by them. There's always someone else lurking behind the kill that's usually going to get you. And BeNji was scared there. He got the kill, he moved back, he didn't get the gun straight away, and I think this is playing with these guys' minds. I don't know. I mean, I could just be over speculating here, but it's just looking at his actions over there. I think these guys are a little bit rattled, and they need to start putting some rounds on the board after this round. This round, pretty much a given to DDC, but you never know what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the play from BeNji there. As you said, the DDC body system definitely making him pull back there, but also he doesn't want to give away any advantage he's just gotten. He wants to stay alive and stay a threat, and manage to zone those terrorists out of the normal positions here. But Ruben takes down Panic with a great shot with a Galil, and he's pushing now into the ramp area. I don't think he knows BeNji is back there, and BeNji might get this kill with the PB Bison. He does. He kills Ruben there with Madkillz quickly with 2 onto BeNji and control, and Njoy the last man alive after Necro takes down Snake. And Njoy only with a USB, so we can't expect much out of him here, but he exceeds expectations there. Does manage to get an AK from Madkillz.
Yeah, and this is what we expected. We expected it was pistol rounds, they had USPs, they're full saves, that's fine. Let that round go, it's not important, it doesn't matter. First 3 rounds to DDC, that's fine, let them have it. You got CT, you can buy up now, you got utility, shut them down. Start putting rounds on the board, start bringing this game back, and just forget about it. And I hope that the game so far has just not messed with their mind, and they can just bring this back. We do have an AWP on to Njoy, so I want to see what he's going to do outside with that AWP. And hope you can get a kill, and they can just start shutting DDC guys down and bring this game into a 1-1, and we can go straight to the next map overpass.
I like it when you talk like that. It's why people call you Dad in chat. Anyway, Njoy with the AWP outside just misses this shot. Necro has the AWP on the terrorist side, so he is facing up against Njoy there. The different AWPers on the team, but Njoy seems to have that angle there. He's going to keep holding it, and he's called to the rest of his team. You know, no one outside just yet. No one's pushed. But as I say, that Necro pushing forward.
Was that just classic CSGO timing? No one is outside. Oh wait, someone pushed. Shots were missed. But it looks like Njoy is not having a good time at with outside with this AWP. He missed a shot there onto Necro, who's outside, I'm assuming, with that AWP. He's been playing AWP there. Yep, there we go. Necro with that AWP. So, oh, and that peak, that timing, Njoy, but he gets a beautiful headshot onto Ruben. Ruben did indeed fall off the rafters in the end. I'll take that. He didn't jump, but he got shot off there. And Njoy now down to 30 HP, but he still has an AWP one-shot kill. He can still do some damage here. Pyro in this box. Snake. Oh, Snake made noise. Pyro surely heard that. And this is going to be dangerous. Pyro did hear that indeed. And this, oh, he gets a headshot onto Snake. That was beautiful. He heard the noise. He heard that jump. You can't make noises like that, especially in Nuke. Everything's just paper thin.
I'm loving, or I was loving that movement from Njoy there. He was getting so many. Well, he got 2 kills outside there before getting shut down by Necro. But he was playing really well, dancing around the boxes and making the terrorists second guess where he was there. But Necro shuts him down. Pyro takes down BeNji. And now it's on panic. The bomb is down, and he has to find Necro, who has an AWP, and Pyro, and then a defuse, and he doesn't have a kit just yet. Opening that door and spraying early, he does manage to catch Pyro out, and now Necro with an AWP, maybe not the best weapon to clutch with, but I think he has the angle and the drop.
Necro has a molly though. Never mind, Panic is the headshot onto him. I thought Necro was going to throw a molly and just back off, but he's definitely regretting that decision, and they lost the AWP, so not too bad. I mean, it wasn't a round, but they killed everyone. AWP out of Necro's hand. The money, they did get the bomb plant though. So the money's not too bad. Actually,
yeah, Necro manages to buy that AWP up. The money is not good on the CT side, but it seems like they're going to force as much as they can. Panic has that AK that he saved, but the rest of the team, controLL picking up a UMP and Snake picking up an MP7, and the other two on pistols and a CZ and a Deagle versus a fully kitted out DDC team with 4 AKs and an AWP on Necro.
Necro is actually playing very well with this AWP. When we first started watching Necro, he would just run a gun it and be that pusher. But since he started picking up this AWP, he's finding really nice shots. I mean, you know more about AWPing than I do, ZOID. What is your perspective on his AWP style versus Shadows?
So I think Necro, I don't know, I like that his timing of his peaks is really good. You know, he knows exactly when to fall off the angle and wait for the other player to overextend. And I think Shadow, I don't know, we haven't seen much of Shadow's AWPing this game. I think he's pretty much passed that baton over to Necro for this series.
Yeah, definitely, and both great AWPers. They could also do a double AWP stack. Shadow getting a nice headshot there onto BeNji. They could do a double AWP stack as well if they wanted to. So Shadow and Necro, if some maths appeal to that. So it's nice to have that handy, having 2 AWP options. Like, and always, if one guy's not feeling it, you can always switch it over. But it definitely is a different playstyle.
Yeah, Panic there, getting one onto Ruben, but he's going to have to save again here in another round towards the terrorists. So Panic, he saves the AK again, but the CTs, I don't know, they're going to get $3,400 this round. So they're going to get, I mean, max loss bonus, but I don't know if they'll be able to pull a buy together. We've got Snake and Zenith don't really have enough to buy armor and an M4. The others could definitely force, and I think they might just force into this round because they're feeling the pressure on 0-5. They haven't got a round yet, and they really do need a round here. They've dropped an AWP, so it's pretty much an even round going in here. Actually, 2 AWPs. Njoy and BeNji both have AWPs. We'll have to see where they go. Njoy going outside like normal, and BeNji I think is going to hold the ramp area with the AWP.
Yeah, for sure. And just as Mike asked earlier, what is my thoughts on Nuke, and what I'm just seeing here is that DDC are just running around different areas. Shadow, beautiful headshot there onto Snake. Snake couldn't clutch it off. And that's the problem with you. Can come from so many different angles, and you have to watch so many different corners that it's so tough just to do retakes. And once you got the bomb down, it's usually safe. But T's have just been rushing them and getting the kills before the bomb even goes down.
Wow. controLL 4 kills. That's
Finally a round to ALG. CTs get around 1-5. Hopefully that boosts their confidence. And they need to win the next round, and that will just destroy the economy of DDC.
Yeah, that was really awesome from controLL. He's up to 7 kills now. And going into this round, DDC, yeah, you said they're going to destroy the economy here, but DDC doesn't have the best economy going into this round either. So it will definitely destroy the economy if ALG wins this one. Necro on a UMP and Shadow on his favorite PP Bison, but Madkillz only on a Tech 9, and it's a fast A play here. Shadow makes it work with a Bison. He kills control here, but they are up against more heavily equipped CTs, and they've got the bomb down here. And Pyro, great shot there onto BeNji. And Snake chiming back gets Shadow. So it is a 2-on-4 now. Ruben takes down Snake. And Njoy goes through the smoke, gets Madkillz, but Pyro quickly shutting him down. And it's all on paNiiiccc again. paNiiiccc, the last man alive. You know, he's playing this. He's managing to stay alive, and then he's not able to do anything against the rest of the players because they're not getting enough kills to put it into a closer situation. You know, there's always 3 or 4 players that paNiiicc's been up against, so it's unlucky from him. And you know, we were saying it's going to be really bad for the DDC economy there if they lose that. But I think it's even worse for ALG now because they won one, they lost one, and they're reset.
I totally agree, and I think paNiiiccc needs to get more aggressive. He needs to start getting in the battles and not waiting till the end. And it looks like DDC are being aggressive. Yeah, they're pushing straight onto A. Shadow takes out Snake without him being aware. And that's 3 of them gone down. It was a pistol save, well, an eco should I say, because there's some deagles here. paNiiiccc getting one of that deagle shot there onto Ruben, but Necro taking him down straight afterwards. And that's again just paNiiiccc coming too late to the party, having too much of a big job to do, and just not having enough time or the backup to do it. controLL over the deagle. He got some insane shots earlier. If you can get this one. No, he whiffs it, but he gets it eventually in the second one. Madkillz didn't know where he was, gets the shot, and can he pick up this AK? But Necro's holding with that AWP, he misses. This could be AK in his hands. He needs to get that AK, he needs to save. There we go, he gets the AK, controLL holding the angle, he needs to push back. He needs to save this weapon. And also, I'd just like to go back, ZOID. I don't know if we can say insane headshots to Pyro with an SG. I don't know, is that allowed? I mean, is that something we can say? controLL getting another shot there.
SGs are the best. You know, I've actually seen conversations about it before that the SG has a better first shot accuracy than the AK does. So it would be in your favor to do to learn the SG and its spray patterns if you can spend that extra $300 that it's going to cost. But of course, everyone goes AKs, and it's more economical to go AKs, and everyone knows AKs from forever. You know the spray patterns since you started playing the game. If you've ever put in any work into it. So it's interesting. I do like the SG, like throw it in the mix every now and then. It kind of throws people off. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I guess SGs just have a bad rap. So yeah. It's just one of those things. You just got to deal with it. But as you say, yeah, the first shot is very, very accurate. And if you got a player like Pyro, he was just hitting headshots for days with that SG. And then also for the older players, I guess you get that nice little bit of extra scope action going on. So yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Yeah, great shot from Pyro there. And I mean, we were saying earlier, paNiiicc's sort of left alive, and he has too many players to find to actually manage to do anything. But also, I mean, we saw from that round, the rest of the team is dying very quickly. And the positions that paNiiicc's been playing, he can't get there in time, you know? Like, his team is dead before he even gets there. So it's I mean, I think potentially what ALG needs to do here is play, sort of completely switch it up, play different angles, because DDC are now pre-firing and aiming at the right places where they're expecting the counter-terrorists to be. So ALG need to change up things before it gets too late now. They can still win 7 rounds and get 8 for this half, and then be in a perfect position. And going into this round, they have enough in terms of firepower to actually win it. So they're not out of it yet. They need to change some stuff up to get a footing into this game.
Yeah, for sure. And on a positive note, it looks like there's a pause for Snake to just go toggle. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm not checking. There's a technical issue, so we're just going to chat a little bit. Let's take it to chat while we wait for this to be sorted out. Frostino says the casters are on tick. I don't know if that means we're on point or we're just having too much blind faith here. I don't know. I like to keep faith. I like to think anything can change around, but yeah, this should be good. This is a good game. I mean, there's a bit of stomping, but it is a friendly, so we're here to learn, and it's all good. Yo, Milky Chicken. Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. So we just. I know tickets dragged. I know. I was trying to be positive, Mike. I was trying to be positive.
I think we
I
should
know
just
what it
replace the
means.
word tick with point. So when people say we're on tick, it'll be like the casters are on point. You know?
Yeah,
Can you get a
exactly.
bot that changes it before
Yeah.
it gets to the stream?
Any bad words to the casters, we'll just change it automatically. I'm sure we could write a program for that. George Hay. Awkward. controL so cuck. controL hit some mad shots there in mouth. I won't lie. The second round when it happened again, it was slightly awkward, but it was good. It was insane shots. ISO one your never mind. Moving on.
controL up to 9 kills. I mean, he's playing quite well on the ALG side here. Snake obviously playing really well in the first map. Sort of falling off a little bit here. I think he's done what he could. He was a few kills in front of the rest of his team for the last map. But going into this round, we do have a lot of firepower on the CTs here, but they're just losing players too early. controL, paNiiiccc, and Njoy all go down to the terrorists. And now it's just BeNji and Snake, who, I mean, Snake's not even on site yet. But I think that's because of his ping issues at the moment. BeNji playing in a smoke here, pushed through the ramp area. Yeah, I think it's all falling apart for the ALG side right now. Necro taking down BeNji. And I think that might be in part due to what's happening to Snake over here. They go into this round, they know one of their players can't get to his position, so they try and rush and get an early kill. And surely not the knife here. How rude. We can see he's lagging, but Ruben takes no prisoners. He knifes Snake there, and that's some extra money for him. But yeah, Snake not doing too well on the ping side, and he seems to be lagging out still.
Yeah, I'm gonna be brutally honest here. ALG are out of this. I'm just gonna say it. So it's just things are looking rough. They're not confident. DDC are just rushing in there, just getting insane headshots, almost on guys that are just not preempting what's going on there. Just that last round of stuff, I know there was a bit of technical issues, but that was brutal. Just straight up, Madkillz getting insane headshot as he walked in. Shadow just getting a kill straight away, and there was no competition. There was no mollies going down. Obviously they don't have the economy right now, but it just, I don't know. I think LG are falling apart here, and it's not looking good. I'm afraid to say this looks like a 2-0 to me.
Yeah, DDC, they've realized that they can run onto sites and out-aim ALG at the moment. If ALG manages to do something different and manages to get around it too, perhaps we'll get a little bit more of a slow play from DDC. But for now, they know they can run in there and get the shots. So they're going to keep doing that and get those early kills if ALG are going to allow them to do that.
Well, at this point, when it's 1-8, you've got nothing to lose. You've run all your buffer rounds. Literally every round after this is just free rounds. So just run in there and just do whatever the hell you want and just wreck everything up because you're confident, you got the rounds, you don't need anything else, and just keep getting those rounds. And that's what's happening here. They have nothing to lose from the DDC's tide. They just have to go in there. The CTs unfortunately have to play safe. They have to save money. They can't whip shots, and that's playing on their mind. And this is just not going to go well. But let's go to chat. There's not really much to talk about this game. Couple of pauses, classic South African gameplay. But it is what it is. It happens. It's not the end of the world. And yeah, let's get a bit of chat here before map starts again. It does look like it looks like match is going to start. So let's jump straight back in, I guess.
Cool. So looking at the economy this round, let's sort of bring us back to the match. We have the counter-terrorists not really being able to buy up this round. They're all around $2,000. And the terrorist side, they have that AWP up on Necro, which is great for him because he's been doing really well on the AWP. And then AKs on the rest of them. They have full utilities, mollies, flashes, smokes, you name it. They have it all. Unfortunately, the counter-terrorists on USPs and P250s this round, as we said, they're just running straight in there. You see, these kills are happening within the first 15 seconds. They have 4 kills, Ruben getting 2, Madkillz getting 2, and Shadow taking another. And the counter-terrorists can't do anything. They don't have the economy, they don't have the firepower yet to deal with that. And going into this round, they might be able to do something different. Njoy picking up that AWP, and the rest of them definitely do have enough money to buy M4s. And I think the one integral thing that is missing is the Molotovs on the CT side. They really need to get those mollies in there to stop DDC pushing like this.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And also, yeah, they did run in there and shut everyone down, but they had no head armor. Look at Shadow, he's just running in there. He unfortunately gets taken down. Panic getting a nice shot there, and Panic getting the second shot, so that's great. 3-on-2. Njoy getting a beautiful shot onto Necro, and finally we on a 3-on-1. Yeah, this looks like ALG is coming to the game. Madkillz getting a headshot there, just on that clipped on the edge of the smoke, and Zenith Panic here. He needs to get that, and he does. That was a 3K by Panic. As I said, he should get into the game. He needs to stop standing in the back line. He needs to get in there. He needs to get involved. And when he does, he gets 3K kills and it's 2-9. Have they get changing things up here for us?
Yeah, so that was a great round from ALG, and if they can do that for the next 4 rounds, which I know is a big ask, but if they can do that, then this match isn't over just yet. Njoy still has this AWP. He's going to go outside. We're going to see who he faces up against, but it seems like the terrorists pushing straight into a hut there. Snake takes down Madkillz, but quickly taken back by Shadow. So now it is a 4-on-4 here. Yeah,
4-on-4. So that was a nice play there by, well, not nice play, it was a nice bait there by DDC, but Shadow got the retake. And this is a better hold now. They got a utility. They got some guns in their hands, and they started to hold it down. And that's what we wanted to see. But Necro, that angle onto Panic. Panic should not have overextended himself there. controLL, he needs to get this. Don't whiff it. You get it. Nice shot into Shadow control. You needed that one. But Pyro takes down BeNji. So we're on a 2 vs 3 here. Pyro down to 20, but he does have an AK in his hand, so 1-shot headshot. And it looks like Ruben, he's coming for the flank. This is dirty by Ruben. I should never have let him get up over there. And he gets a shot onto control in the back. There's no ways for him to expect that to happen. Dirty Foxy plays by Ruben and Necro to finish it off. I thought that was going to go in the favors of CT. They started to look like they were doing everything right, but they just got shut down again.
Yeah, so if you take a look at the scoreboard now, Voxity has got 5 rounds in the first 5 rounds, and then they lose 1, and then they win 4 rounds, and they lose 1, and they win again. So they're playing this well. I mean, it might not be intentional to let ALG get around every now and then, but letting them get that round every now and then means that they reset their economy entirely when they win the next one. Going on to this one, sort of no fear here from the DDC side. Ruben takes down control, Madkillz, Necro, Pyro, all chiming in, the whole team getting kills this round, and it's all on BeNji with a CZ. That's the problem with not having economy, man.
Yeah, but did you see what happened there? They all ran out squeaky. The whole 5-person team just sat in mouth and just sprayed down that one guy off rafters. Like, full-on firing squad. There was no one watching mouth, and they were just killing it. I don't know. This is a different team. I don't know. There's no. They have no respect. They're just running there and brutalizing the CT side.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, I mean, it's not being mean at all or anything, but why should they on this map? They're clearly what they're doing is working, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, they can still run onto site and get the aim duels. And yeah, I mean, it seems like they're a little unmatched here, at least on this map. It seemed like ALG could have gotten something going on Cobble, but unfortunately didn't really get their economy going. On this map, it seems like DDC are just out-aiming them, and maybe it's a little bit of mental fatigue from the ALG side.
Yeah, and another classic pause up here, so we're definitely having some issues. Snake on 137 ping, BeNji on 143 ping. That could definitely be the cause of the issues we had here, because those guys were killing it on Cobble, and they're sitting on 6 and Snake on 4. Snake was top fragger, so yeah. This could definitely be a reason why their CT side has not been good. I mean, we know these players are good players. It could just be a case of an off day, bad ping, obviously. You're playing against Shadow, who has 5 ping. That's a bit ridiculous. I mean,
Shadow's hosting, dude.
Yeah, so I mean, it could be a factor of things. As much as we sit here, we're gonna say this is brutal. These guys are getting shut down. They can't do anything. At the end of the day, this is CS:GO. It happens. It's not like they're bad players. It's not like we're here to badmouth anyone. It just is the game at this point in time. And in the future, when we cast for LG again, if they allow us to, maybe we'll see a different side. Less ping issues, more frags. It is what it is. It is what it is. Jumping straight back in here. Looks like the CTs, they're on 11. I mean, sorry, CT's on 2. T's on 11. They're going straight out A again. Why not? They know there's ping issues. They know they got the aim. And let's just push out. And they just want to finish this. Shadow getting one of their PP Bison again. And then Madkillz on the panic. He comes out of nowhere with a USB getting a kill. But it's all just too late. And 3 on 2. Never mind though. We got a PB Bison in Panic's hand. controLL has a CZ. I mean, they could do this. They could take to 311. But Ruben, he's on this dirty angle again.
controLL, unfortunately, with ping issues in spawn, so that CZ isn't going to be able to do much from that angle over there. And unfortunately, controLL was playing the best on his team so far. He's up there with 10 kills. Madkillz actually getting a team kill that round. I think he killed Shadow. I don't know if you saw that, but maybe he decided that he wanted more aim practice, so he was going to start shooting his teammates.
Necro says there's not enough people to kill on this map. We're just going to start killing teammates. It's one of those games. It happens. Necro's clearly just got too much money in his bank. He can buy more orbs all day long. And he does. Necro, 12k, 15k now, pretty much 16k. Ruben on 16k. Everyone's looking pretty good. This is a runaway game. 2-12. Last game of the half. Surely going to go in favor of the T side. DDC Voxity killing it on Nuke.
The CT is going to try for whatever last-ditch attempt they can. Njoy picking up the AWP, and a swag 7 on BeNji. You know how I love the swag 7, man. We'll have to see what he does with it. He's just going to rush maybe into Squeaky, but playing a little bit safer with the mag 7. And Njoy playing inside with the AWP. I mean, I guess they're just doing whatever at this point. We can't put too much weight into what their decisions are. Shadow does take down Njoy with the PP Bison there. And controLL unfortunately stuck in spawn with the ping issues. So I mean, I guess a little bit of a non-round here. DDC just pushing on and killing players that they can.
Definitely, and I'm not making my mind up about LG anytime soon. We have controLL 500 ping, BeNji 148, Snake 144. BeNji, he can still get a swag kill and a nade kill, so he's not out yet. But it's I don't think we can judge this game fairly, ZOID, with the ping issues that we've had, with all the pauses. Possibly a rematch in the future. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it would be cool to see that. I'd also, of course, we would need to see more games against different sort of teams to place Alg at any sort of ranking and sort of decide on how good they are. But I mean, so far, DDC getting this round as well. And it'll be 13-2.
Yeah, and then Bomb's trying to go down, but Panic, he's still holding that angle. He's still trying to get in this game. Is he going to get the bomb plant? No, he's not. But 20 seconds on the clock. Can he get it? He gets a nice one kill there. He's going to get onto Necro. He does not. And Necro's missed 2 shots.
Knife.
And oh no, I wanted to see a knife. Bombs down. 1v1 controLL. Unfortunately, lagging in spawn. Default win. NecroMonkii whiffs 2 shots with the AWP. Gets the default win, however.
And that was looking a little bit scary there, but he does. I mean, whoever he was playing against there, I can't remember who it was, but unfortunately he ran out of bullets there and going for the knife, which was ballsy. I do respect that. Every time someone goes for a knife, I respect it.
You're a filthy liar. Every time I go for the knife, you guys rip me to shreds.
Yeah. It's not when it's when the opponents go for the knife. I respect it. It's not when you go for the knife.
Hey, I got 2 in lives last night. I'm happy. Anyway, though, unfortunately, I think the team, as we just saw there, Njoy basically said it fun. I think he's just literally summing up the sarcasm of that statement for everyone involved. Unfortunately, due to all the ping issues, it just is what it is. Sometimes it happens. It unfortunately wasn't the best game for these guys to play. And we really got to just think that ALG haven't left yet with all these issues. They're still staying here for us to try cast and at least end the game out respectively. And that's nice gameplay from them and just team spirit. You know, when you're in this position, you kind of feel like you're just done with the game. You just can't play anymore. Everything's frustrating you. The salt starts flying. So at least they're staying here. They're trying to finish it out. 2-13, and we'll have to have a rematch in the future. Yeah,
props to them. They can't do much now besides be good sportsmen. So in chat, controL says nice ping control, talking about himself in the third person as he sits there with 500 ping.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. It's just unfortunately our infrastructure, and it is changing, but it's one of those things. As I said, I had high hopes for them coming into this game. They were hitting shots on Cobble. Maybe they just wasn't one of their most favorite maps. It's not many people's favorite maps, so I had high hopes. But 3 guys on bad ping. Snake definitely expected much more from him, but with ping issues, only on 4 kills, this game could have been totally different. So let's not hold it against them. These guys are really sick for coming out and just trying to play the game, get it done, and yeah, this looks like it's going DDC's way.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see what happens now. They have said unpause the match, so we will have to see if Alg sort of delays the inevitable here, or if they can manage to get 15 rounds in a row. I mean, anything's possible, but you don't want to put too much weight on something like that. If they push now into the hot area, the kills are flying both ways. So Necro and Madkillz are last players alive on Voxity, and we're gonna have to see if they can maybe close this round out.
Yeah, Necro whipping some USP shots there again, so he's missing some AWP shots, missing some USPs. Not really sure what's up with that. And paNiiiccc and Njoy 2 headshots to finish off the round, and they get another round on the board. Is ping issues fixed? No. Well, that just makes us look bad, ZOID. That just makes us look bad. Come back?
Come back?
I mean, I always believe in a good comeback, but I think it's a little bit too late.
You just don't believe, man.
My man!
I believe.
No, I believe as well.
I just don't believe in Gaben.
So, going into this round, we've got 3 UMPs on the terrorist side against forced up kind of terrorists. They kind of just want to get this game done, but BeNji and Snake saying no. Madkillz gets 1, but controLL and Snake again. They've got the kills this round. Necro, the last man alive, with a P250, does manage to get controL. He has a few more to find, and he goes down to paNiiiccc here. So we'll see a save out of. Well, I mean, in a normal game, we would see a save out of the CTs now, but they might just force and try and capitalize on how this game is going. But it seems like they are playing sort of respectfully. Shadow taking the Deagle and some P250s, but generally saving up this round and getting ready for that buy round, either the next round or the following.
I don't think we can ever say DDC are respectful players after what we saw Ruben do with that knife onto the lagging player. That's all I'm going to throw out there. Ruben, I'm watching out for you, man. I'm watching out for you. We're going to check these dirty players in the future. But I mean, it is the game. But yeah, just disrespecting a little bit, not buying up too much. They did get wrecked, but paNiiiccc, he comes in through mouth. Not sure how that all went down. Ruben, though, he gets a couple headshots onto BeNji. Njoy makes some great work with that Deagle. 3 on to Snake and controL left. You know what Snake can do? They've gone down secret with the bomb. Necro spots him out, so calls have been made, obviously, for the rotate. Bomb is going to be pushing straight down to be as fast as possible. But they're still going to play cautious. There should be one. You know, usually someone on Vents, I think you heard that reload. He does, and he gets a nice shot there. He gets a second shot. That's what I'm talking about. Snake, when he has good ping, he's in the same player. You know, maybe it was just down to ping. I'm not saying that they would have won, but the game definitely would have been different. Would have been closer. Would have been more enjoyable. And that's just unfortunate, the ping issues that they're having.
Yeah. So even there, DDC playing sort of like respecting the way the order of the game, how it normally goes. They save that round, they buy this one. It doesn't really matter. They won that round anyway with the save. And going into this one, Alg again have forced up everything they can. As it is 4-14, so if they lose this one, then they will be on match point. A kill apiece, Njoy and Shadow going down there, and it's 4-4.
Yeah, 4-4, but we still an option for T sides. They can still win this one. They can make a 5-14, but again, they're in the same situation where they can't make mistakes. If they make one mistake, it's going to get a match point, and then they lose the match. So this is a very tough situation, and I feel confident that DDC can just clutch out 2 more rounds here pretty easily. And there we go, Necro hitting a shot into controL, Madkillz onto BeNji, and this is looking dangerous now. 2 versus 4. Okay, Madkillz on 5, but if he's playing sneaky, you can still get a headshot on there, so he's definitely still in this. But I would like to mention, paNiiiccc has stepped it up. paNiiiccc has been playing a lot more confidently, and he's been getting some kills. Even though he went down now, thanks paNiiiccc for that timing. But I mean, yeah, you know, I just he's getting those positions where he's able to get those frags early on, and I'm liking to see. I'm liking that he's changing it up.
It's the caster's curse, man. Like when you start talking about someone and start praising them, they're definitely going down like straight away. Like either they're gonna nade themselves or they're gonna get ulted out of some random angle. But yeah, paNiiiccc playing really well. In the last few rounds of this game, he's up to 16 kills, which is the highest on his team. It's 4:15 now, match point towards DDC, and not much of a buy from ALG. We can't expect much from them here. Yeah, I mean, as we've said earlier in the game, the fact that they've had these ping issues means maybe not the most fair representation of how they can play. So it'll be interesting to see them play again sometime. But ALG now rushing towards ramp. See if they can get someone here. BeNji does get Madkillz. That's going to be an AWP for them, and controLL taking down Necro. So this round might indeed go towards ALG if they can get 3 more kills in the form of Pyro, Shadow and Ruben. Although we know how those players can play, so they definitely don't count them out here as Ruben takes down Snake.
Yeah, so Shadow just sitting here on Garage, just holding the area. Pyro getting a nice shot into Njoy. And yeah, it's just, they got to get that bomb down. Ruben, though, unfortunately, gets down to controLL. Ruben gets a second one. Auto-director missed that. And 1 on 3. This is surely it, ZOID. This is surely it. 16-4 incoming.
Yeah.
GG, well played, called already. So this surely is going to be it. Let's go to the camera of paNiiiccc. paNiiiccc, UMP, got a bit of vision through this hole. Don't know what happened there. But this is looking dangerous. Ruben is on 10 HP, though. I mean, that is a quick kill. But bomb's been held, 28 seconds, and he gets taken down by Shadow and Phantom. That is the game, 2-0 to the DDC Voxity. Well played, DDC. Unfortunately, AG, you had a couple of ping issues. What we can do now, we can just take it straight up into let's just talk. There's really not much for us to say about that map. There's ping issues. There's a whole bunch of things going wrong. So I don't think there's much for us to say about that game. Should we just bring guys in and chat to them from the actual game? I was thinking maybe
do you want to do MVPs and then bring them in, or are we going to do MVPs when the captains are in?
Yeah, okay. Well, let's do MVPs now. Sure. Who would your pick be?
So on that first map, if we're going to take, I don't know how you want to do it. Do you want to take a player from each team, or are we taking an overall player?
Let's go each team. Let's go each team.
Cool. So I think definitely in the first game on Cobblestone, we saw Snake on ALG playing out of his mind, getting great kills, top ranking for his team. So definitely him on the Cobblestone map. And then I think Necro on the AWP for DDC on Cobblestone as well, because, I mean, super dynamic play from him. It was really enjoyable to watch. He was peeking A main, he was peeking B long. He was really just making himself a nuisance and getting those early kills, which I think were a very big factor in DDC winning that game, besides for just sort of playing a little bit more cohesively. Also Necro managing to get that early kill for a few of the rounds, I think rattling ALG and also making it a lot easier for DDC to play those counter-terrorist rounds. I don't know, what do you think about that Cobblestone map?
I totally agree. I think for me Necro was definitely the MVP on that AWP. On that round, on that game, and probably, and that's the only game I really want to look at, because the second game it was riddled with issues. So let's not delve too much in that, as you said. And then from the ALG side, I would like to give it a Snake. I think he played insanely well on Cobble for his team. Those clutches, that was just
3 out of 4. He said in chat. 3 out of 4.
So I mean, yeah, that's great. I think let's give it to them. I think let's not just delve too much into it. Let's get these guys in here. Let's get chatting. We get the captains, and we'll get the MVPs.
Cool.
So we're gonna invite NecroMonkii, paNiiiccc, and Snake into the chat, and then let's just get their, I don't know, just see what they say about the game. Maybe give us some insight. We see someone's dropped in here. So we got Necro. Necro, let's start with you, man. How did you feel about that game? Tell us a little bit about it, and we'll take it from there.
Honestly, the thing I felt we had over them is they haven't played as much in a team environment, and as together as my team has experience in playing together and coming together in an environment that's needed to perform. And I feel we've just overtaken them in the part where we had the experience in coming together in a professional environment. Then when they had in MM and stuff like that, my team might not top frag. In casual stuff like that, my team might not be the best. But when we come together as a unit, I think people aren't prepared for us and people underestimate us because we know how to play off of each other. We know what works. We know when I call them to rush there, they already know that this guy's going to watch there, this guy's going to watch there. We refrag from that, we flash there, that we have this experience as a team together that I think other teams lack, and that bond as a team that other people lack. And I think that's how we just overtook them. It was basically just us keeping them guessing, not knowing what to do against us.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. So just that, the whole experience thing, you got experienced players, you played a lot together compared to the other teams, is that what you're saying? Pretty much the gist of it?
Yeah, it's just the experience that came through for us, and yeah, we knew what to do. Like for example, every time I went for the all peak long on Cobble, I told Ruben I'm going all peak long, cover me, got the shot, ran away, I got a good shot in the back. I went B, I kept them guessing. Everywhere I went, they thought they could go the other way, and my team was backing me up, pushing through already. It's just we knew how to play off of each other, and we made it work.
Yeah, for sure. Great. I probably agree with that. ZOID, you want to add anything to that? Should we take it?
Yeah, I think that's So I don't know if you guys heard, we were chatting a little bit beforehand. MVP wise, we said on the DDC side, it was definitely Necro on the Cobblestone map, and that's really the map we're going to focus on because of the issues of the second map. But yeah, Necro, obviously you played great on the Cobblestone with the AWP, and then for ALG we said Snake on Cobblestone really played well, and unfortunately in the end losing, but the clutches from Snake looking really great. But yes, as you said, Necro, the reason we said you were MVP was because of the really dynamic AWP play. Like, I like the fact that you were changing your position and sort of keeping the other team guessing.
Yeah,
I think so you can go and
no, I was just going to agree with you. Like the other players, paNiiiccc, Snake. So welcome to you two guys. So we're just we're gonna finish up with Necro and we'll jump to you. Yeah, for our DDC MVP pick, we picked Necro. Obviously, just the way you outplayed ALG, just like, oh man, you were in long, then you were mid, and then you were B. You were just reading the players really well and getting some insane AWP shots. So congrats to you, man. That was really nice from you. Usually we see Shadow on the AWP, so that's why this is really nice for us to see.
I've moved to AWPing is Shadow is one of our fastest AWPers. He's one of the fastest AWPers that I know as well. But the problem with Shadow is he struggles with experience in AWPing, and he's much more consistent on the AK. With the AK, he's consistently getting 20 bombs, and I felt for my player, I would let him succeed above me as I'm IGL. So if he performs better there, I'll put him in that spot to make him succeed. I care about my team more than myself.
Cool. Awesome. And then for our MVP of the ALG side, Snake, man, you played an insane game on Cobble. How many clutches did you end up getting? 4? For
3 or
those
4,
rounds?
yeah,
3 or
I
4?
think so, yeah.
That was ridiculous. You outfoxed DDC. They had no idea where you were, man. And I was just watching like that one round. I think it was Shadow that was trying to get the defuse, and you're running around APC, and I just saw Shadow like in your peripheral, man, and I was like,
Pyro.
Was a Pyro, and you didn't see him, but like you guys were just walking around each other. It was insane. So definitely.
I think I might have been issue of 4x3, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I know. Actually, it might have been because I think I heard like a teammate shout. You saw him like hopped and was like, "Yo, where?" But yeah, I did.
And even just not those clutches. I mean, those clutches are obviously incredible, but just your headshots and just your gameplay was insane. And unfortunately, you had that ping issue going into Nuke, so that's why we're not really going to discuss Nuke too much. As we were saying during the stream, like. We would have liked to see you guys all on form and Nuke because you were hitting your shots on Cobble, and we just wanted to see that carry into Nuke. But with 3 guys having ping issues, it just makes life very difficult.
Yeah.
So we'll concentrate just on the Cobblestone game, and maybe do you want to maybe just talk about like what goes through your mind when you in those clutch situations? Is there anything specific that goes through your mind, or are you just like full on focus? Like, what were you thinking when you were outfoxing the players?
Well, dude, I don't know. I was just trying to keep my cool the whole game. Like, usually I have issues where I'll like lose my cool in games and talk and like just annoy people generally. I just like lose my cool in general. Yeah. I don't know. I've just been really trying to work on it and seem to pay off in this game.
Yeah, no, it
Really did.
was awesome. I don't know if you have any other questions, Zoid, for Snake before we let him go.
No, I mean, I really enjoyed the clutches because it seemed. I mean, often players have this sort of tacit knowledge, especially like very clutch players. They can't explain to you what exactly they're doing, but they're doing it well, you know. And it was cool to see, especially the one that sort of stuck out in my mind was you like threw the AWP, but you didn't throw it behind you. You like chucked it so it was definitely in view of the other player. And that's like small stuff like that just rattles people. They're just like, wait, why is there an AWP there? And then like, so
I was trying to. Yeah,
go for it.
Karen, sorry. Yeah, no, I was trying to pull a simple there.
Yeah.
Just being a bit of a fanboy. Nah, because I was going through me initially because I thought he was gonna come around. I thought he was gonna. I didn't realize he already dropped down. I thought he was still in heaven, so I was just trying to fake a flash so I could run around and like go towards APC. But then like I realized he was on the other side of APC. It really just caught me off. So yeah, no, that helped me out in the end because I've got to pick up the AK and save me around. Yeah, but otherwise, yeah.
Awesome. And then paNiiiccc, any words? You're the captain, so what would you? Anything you'd like to say for the stream or about the game, or obviously we would like to see some sort of a rematch at some point with our ping issues. Yeah, just maybe just a little bit of insight, your perspective.
Yeah, definitely. We will definitely organize a rematch. I just want to firstly thank you for casting the game, and thank you DDC for swimming against us. Okay. Our positionals, we suffered on Cobble. We unnecessarily picked them for info, but I think we need to work on that. And then our teamwork. We had a lineup shuffle, I think last week Thursday, so we are currently new with a new IGL, and that made a huge difference.
Yeah, well, I mean that's like Necro was saying, like they just have more experience playing together. So it's not that you guys like not once were we like you guys are bad. That definitely wasn't the problem. You guys were hitting your shots. You were hitting that. And as I think if I remember correctly, Zoe was speaking about just the buddy system and how sometimes the guys were just going out their own on your team. So maybe that's just needs some more experience when we're playing. And that's what this whole thing is about, is these friendly scrims where you guys can play against other teams and learn more about your team at the same time. Because it's not necessarily always about wins. It's just about let's get comfortable playing with each other. Because if you only basically put your team together last week, you haven't had enough time yet to figure out each other's playstyle.
Yeah, definitely. Because our old IGL liked the more passive game style, and now we moved with our new IGL to the more aggro game style. Like we have to, or we are better with the aggro because we can't. We are not the team that likes to sit and wait, because Snake is too aggro. He wants that one taps for that entry.
If you don't mind me building on that, if that's
carry
not a problem.
Carry on.
paNiiiccc, the issue for me was with your guys' aggro strat to your IGL, some advice to him, is the fact that you guys are playing aggro, but you're doing it on two different parts of the map, and while doing that, you don't have someone to back that aggro player up. For example, every time I went to peek A long, I told my friend Ruben, flash me over. Ruben, stand there. If I throw a shot, you just flash while I run away if I miss it. I'm going mid. He sits mid with me. From the mid boost, I move to B. I tell Shadow, okay, flash me, I'm going to peek it. After I miss a shot, I tell Shadow, you sit there for when they rush me. We kept on having angles on each other. If I missed a shot, I have a guy there to cover me. If we peek somewhere aggro, like for example, when we kept on rushing B, is we had one guy drop, one guy stairs, one guy behind. I had guys coming from behind to box you in. We had guys working together to take you out even if we went aggro. You guys on the fence also played like you played on T-side. You had one guy in one position, one guy in another. They didn't really build off of each other. If the one guy dies, well, he just died. He was solo. We blocked him off. We kept your players away from each other, and that's what you don't want. So you might just need to talk to your IGL, tell him, listen, yeah, let's get our players working a bit more together. If we have an aggro player, put a support behind him, put a second entry behind him. Work together as a team, and you'll see that aggro plays pay off because you have a refrag. If your entry frag fails, the second guy's there to hit the shot, stuff like that. And on top of that is you need to get a read on the game. On Cobble, we just kept on rushing B, we kept on taking drop, we saw it was easy to take, and then you still kept putting 2 on A. He needs to start learning how to stop some pushes. So my advice from him is he needs to go look some games, like for example, okay, they're rushing drop the whole time because it's weak, let's move a guy from there and there, put him there. every time you moved somewhere, I just counted you the next round. If you beat me one round, the next round was completely different and we stopped you again. So he just needs to get some more experience as an IGL. But you guys played really well. I told my team, your guys' aim is on point. The issue is you playing 1v1 and we're playing 5v1. So we just kept on outmanning you. That was the problem.
Cool. Well, I think that's all we need to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for allowing us to cast you. Obviously, DDC 20 ALG. Looking forward to. We want to cast you guys a game once you've had a bit of time to practice. Sorry, I just need to mute. Give me a second here. Sorry, Necro's just mic's coming through on my side. Okay, so yeah, so we just see. We want to cast you guys when you guys have a bit more time to practice, and obviously no ping issues. Because I think you guys could have done a hell of a lot better on Nuke than you did. Snake, congratulations, man. Panic, you stepped it up for those last couple of rounds on Nuke as well. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. I think that's going to be it for us. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks. I'd just like to say thanks to DDC. I want to thank everyone come out to watch the game. So yeah, thank you. I hope to play you guys soon again. So yeah, cheers.
Cool, perfect, man. Cheers, guys. Have a good week.
Cheers, guys.
Cool. From the rest of us, myself and ZOID, thanks for guys tuning in for our casting. We hit 23 views over 2 platforms. That is pretty insane. We will be back on Thursday at 8 o'clock to cast DDC versus Divine. So that'll be DDC versus Divine. Both teams have not lost yet with one of our castings. So 8 o'clock Thursday night, DDC versus Divine going down. It's going to be brutal. And these two teams are both insane. I'm expecting a close game, a lot of hype, and it's going to get exciting. So thanks for everyone for chilling out. Hope you guys have a good week. We'll catch you tomorrow's stream. I'll be playing some PUBG from 4 to 6, and then probably some CSGO, Hoppers 9 until about 12 tomorrow night. Cool. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Cheers. Peace out from me and ZOID. We out of here.